Alexa, stop. I forgot to turn the music off.
I don't know why.
Right. Check to see if you can find me on YouTube. Can you check to see if you can find me on YouTube before you start? I just started. Can you check to see? Okay. Someone. Benji's on. I see the chat. I'll have to. Hey, Benji.
Let me put it on the TV.
No. Just stream. That's fine. Hey, Benji. Just waiting for more people. Looks like I got a couple of people. Zach is in. Hey. Hey. Waiting for a few people to come in here. Oh, Fitz. Hey. What's up? All right, Dad. Dad, you're in. Hope you're feeling better today, Dad. He was feeling not so good the other day. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. So, yes, thanks for joining now. New platform. We're on YouTube this year. First time doing it on this platform. So, stay, patient with me if I'm like, not being able to read something or whatever. You know what I mean. So, yeah. Welcome to 2026 ice cream making. So happy National Ice Cream Month, and hopefully you guys are all having a good day and going to be able to enjoy a sweet treat today or tomorrow. That says it's ice cream time. Yes, Dad's home now, comfortable, so that's good to hear too. And yeah, so I'm so excited you guys are joining us on this platform. I was very nervous using the new platform, so thanks for coming and everything, guys. So are you ready to hear what flavor we're going to be making today? Drum roll. Oh, and Buster, of course, is here. So don't worry. He was kind of out of frame, so we still got Buster. So drum roll, what flavor? We're having blueberry ice cream with a lemon curd swirl. So very me kind of flavor. I was just at Allison and Corey's for 4th of July, and the blueberries that Allison got were so good. They were like perfectly in season. And so mine are not as plump and amazing as the ones that she got, but it did make me kind of like in the mood for something blueberry then this year for the ice cream. So yeah, Benji said sounds delicious. Fitz also is like, ooh. So yeah, excited. So I got the recipe online. Just whenever I look up recipes, I just kind of pull something up on Google. Blueberry ice cream recipe, and then I just look at a few, what ingredients do I want to use, this and that, and kind of go like that. So I got it written in my little book. And so we're gonna go, first up, we're gonna get the blueberries cooking to become like these flavor of the ice cream. So we're gonna do that first, and then we're gonna make the ice cream base. So, all right. So we got you measure 2 cups of blueberries, which already measured that and already rinsed them. So I wanted to be ready, but measure blueberries and then rinse them. And then we're gonna put them on the stovetop. So what we're basically doing is we're kind of making like, not quite like we've seen before where I've made like a compote using like the cornstarch. Like one year I did a strawberry and then we added cornstarch in there to like thicken it up. So we're not quite doing that because this is more going to be actual flavor base of the ice cream versus the swirl of it. Our swirl is going to be lemon curd. This is going to be like the actual base. So we're just going to cook it up, make it kind of nice and liquidy, and yeah. So let's get to it. Let me move you guys a little bit closer to the stove so you can see the blueberries in action. Right. You're gonna do medium heat, and we want also sugar and lemon juice for this. So the sugar, we want 1/4 cup of sugar. So get our sugar going too here. The blueberries. Look at those blueberries. Again, not quite as impressive as Allison's blueberries were, but they're still in season, so. Oh, Amy is on too, and Alex! Hey, Alex! I'm glad you joined. Hopefully Sarah's watching with you. Hey, guys. All right, so we are making, those tuning in now, we're making blueberry ice cream with a lemon curd swirl. So we're just getting the blueberry bit started. So put the 1/4 cup of sugar all over your blueberries. And then you want to add some lemon juice, which they want 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Oh, good. Alex says Sarah's there too. Great. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Hopefully everyone's having a good one and it's not too crazy hot or anything for everyone. I know this summer is kind of nasty for a lot of people right now. So yeah, so basically right now we're really just going to be like kind of cooking down the blueberries. It's going to make them really, really soft. You'll see here in a little bit, they'll even kind of turn a different color. They get really dark when they start cooking. And this is to make it easier to like blend them up as well. So when we put them, I'm gonna put them in a little blender choppy thing and it will just like mash them all like right up. So it's good to do that too. So it takes a minute sometimes to get heated. But yeah, let's see. Oh, I got a couple comments here. I am making blueberry ice cream with lemon curd swirl. Always wash your blueberries with baking soda. Well, I didn't do that before eating them. It's a Dominican thing. Well, I didn't know that, but now I do. Let's see. Allison's on here now. Hey, Allison. I was actually talking about you earlier about how actually the blueberries we had at 4th of July made me kind of want something blueberry, and so I'm making blueberry ice cream with lemon curd swirl. And then let's see, Amy switched to eating vegan but found some amazing vegan ice cream. Okay, awesome. Almost convinced it has dairy. Okay, well, I mean, I'll believe you, but I am always skeptical. I love my dairy in my ice cream. Oh, Annabeth's here too. Hey, Annabeth, welcome. Yep, making ice cream. So yeah, they're starting to sizzle, which is fun. And you'll see them getting, like I said, they get darker. And honestly, when as anyone who's watched before, I do a pre. I kind of cheat a little sometimes. So I actually cooked the blueberries and stuff yesterday, and it smells so good. And when it really starts like cooking. So yeah. So delicious. See, look at them getting darker now. I'll scooch even closer here. So look how they're getting like really dark. And they just start to kind of really soften up with and then that sugar and the lemon juice kind of adds more sweetness and stuff to it. But yeah, oh, see, it's really starting to smell really good. This is where the smell vision. I don't know why that's not a thing anymore. Or not anymore, didn't exist. Why it's not a thing now with our technology, you know? Let's get that started, because sometimes it'd be nice to be able to smell at the same time. Let's see. Let's see if and then we'll see Michelle's in, our family's watching. Hi. So yeah, everyone tuning in again now. We're making a blueberry ice cream with lemon curd swirl. Now we're not making lemon curd by hand. This is ice cream, not really so much baking. I feel like lemon curd's a little bit of the baking side. Plus it saves time. You know, you don't want to watch me for like 3 hours, guys, so. But yeah, so they're starting to cook down and getting a little soft maybe. Not, yeah, some of them are getting softer. So we could, since we have a blender, we don't have to make them so soft where I mash them a bit, but I'm gonna just cook them up a little bit so they're maybe a little soft where I can kind of mash them a little bit. Look at it, what a pretty color that makes. And that's kind of the funny thing about like blueberries when they start to cook or you like mash them down, how they make this like really pretty like purple color almost. It's so pretty. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Alex says smells good. I bet it smells really good right now. We're thinking the same thing. Yeah, it is. Ooh, it smells so good, guys. Oh, look. Okay, so you can see now they're getting soft enough. I can just kind of smash some of them down. So that means it's getting nice. And then the more you kind of cook it, it seems like the more of the kind of almost this liquidy juice happens too, which is kind of fun. Yeah. Benji says he can smell it. Oh, I mean, it just, the more I think it cooks down, the more it smells even better. So now we're getting really good liquidy. I think this is probably about a good spot. I can probably blend it up and they'll be all really good and they're good and mushy enough. Okay, let's go ahead and put it into the blender. So I'm going to scooch it all back again. And get out my nifty, well, so we're not really using a blender. I'm using my, there we go, my Ninja Chopper blender. So you can also use like a big blender as well. I mean, honestly, I think in the recipe it says like, well, this is a type of blender, so not. But I got this little Ninja blender. It has this little blade in it. And it's just simple and small, and it's honestly the perfect size for something too like this, where I'm just like blending up like 2 cups worth of like blueberries. Don't need something big for it. So I'm gonna turn the heat off. Oh, that looks good. All right, let's watch. Let's pour it in there. It's gonna look delicious. So I made a bit of a mess yesterday when I was pouring it, so let's see if I do better this time. Oh, still a bit of a mess. It's fine. We're gonna roll with this. I had like blueberry sauce like freaking everywhere yesterday. So I feel like I'm doing a slightly better job now. Got all those blueberries hiding from the top there. Every last bit of that sauce in there. Oh yes. All right, that is a bit messy. I'm gonna put this in the sink. All right, so let's get this going. So I have this like top that protects it from like getting everywhere. So I'm gonna put that guy on and then blend it up. So loud noises in a couple seconds here, guys. All right, that's probably good. So what is also kind of cool about this little Ninja thing is because it has this little lid, I can close it up and I can just use this as also the cup because now you want to cool it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge real fast. All right, so I'm gonna catch up in the comments before I start the custard based here. So how did you come up with doing this flavor? Oh, all right, so Allison, I said earlier you're the trip at 4th of July where you have the blueberries, maybe want blueberry, and then what also goes good with blueberry is like lemon. So I thought And it's fun to do like a swirl and everything. So that's how I kind of came up with it. I don't know if I've necessarily had a blueberry lemon ice cream. Now, Sugar Witch ice cream shop does have a blueberry ice cream sandwich with a lemon poppy seed like sandwich crust. So that's kind of blueberry lemon in that sense. But not like a blueberry lemon ice cream before actually. So, but they kind of side inspo that way. And then Dad says, Mom says you need an ice cream apron. She's nervous. Oh yeah, especially with the blueberry and I'm wearing a white dress. That's true, Mom. Maybe I do need an ice cream apron. Christmas gift idea. Great success. Ice cream apron is an excellent idea. Fitz agrees. Where did you get the lemon curd from? So I just bought it from, it was just Walmart. But this is the brand. It's Wilkin and Sons lemon curd. I didn't really do research on lemon curd. I figured lemon curd is lemon curd, so I just kind of like went with something. But yeah. Alrighty, let's do the custard base now. Because plus this one takes a minute to like get warmed up, so we can chat more then. So let me see. My ingredients for that. So this is where you get like most of your dairy out. So I'm gonna get the milk, the heavy cream. We're gonna have more sugar, 2 egg yolks, so just the yolks, and then the vanilla extract and salt will come into play later. So they want us to start by the milk, cream, and sugar. So we're gonna put the pan on here. Scooch you a little bit here. And we get 2 cups of whole milk. Let's get that milk in. So yeah, the recipe has for whole milk. I'm sure you can use like other versions and stuff, but as I've said, I like to have, where's my measuring? There's my measuring cup right in front of me. I like to have all the good fatty stuff in my ice cream. So we want 2 cups. There we go. And then 1 cup of the heavy cream, which I love pouring heavy cream. It looks so like it's so thick. It's just kind of fun to watch. I don't know. Something about the heavy cream, I like it. So just 1 cup of it. And then we're gonna put 3/4 cup of white sugar. And then we're gonna warm it up basically just till the sugar is dissolved. And then we will start to add our egg and do that kind of part as well. So my sugar is back over here again. Get that measuring cup back out for the 3/4 of sugar. Do 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, let's put it on medium heat and start to warm this up till the sugar's dissolved. So actually while I'm doing this, I can probably get the egg yolks started. So we can slowly start putting that in there. So we want just egg yolk, which I think I've done some in the past that used a full egg possibly. I don't actually remember. But we're gonna do just the yolk. So this is something I think I've seen on like a cooking show that I don't even know if this is gonna do it very poorly. But to get just the yolk, they kind of just like flip flop it to either side of the egg once they break it open. So it kind of gets the other yolky bit out. See, I'm not really the best with that. Yeah, there you go. 1 egg yolk. Cool. Let's get the second one. Oh! Scoop that guy up. Oh gosh. Spoon. Let's use this tablespoon. Let's see here. This one's not wanting to lose the like membrane-y part or whatever. You know, it's live when it's doing stuff like this. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Cool. Alright. Whoops, sorry, I'm reaching over there. Okay. Now we're gonna whisk up the egg with, I believe, vanilla is now when vanilla comes into play. Yes, egg and vanilla comes into play now. Let's see. Benji goes, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Oh, Allison's eating the leftover ice cream cake. Nice. Actually, it's technically a custard cake. Oh, true, that it is technically a custard cake because it's from Ritter's. That was really good. She got a Heath Bar custard cake for her birthday. We did a little like late birthday celebration when we were in town. All right, and then it was, let's see, half a teaspoon of vanilla is what we're gonna do to whip into the eggs. Oh, and it's brand new thing of vanilla. Like I've said, I think before, make sure if you do a recipe to buy the pure vanilla extract, not the imitation vanilla, because it's, I mean, it just wouldn't taste as good because it wouldn't be like fresh. So do a little whiskey in that. Thanks, Alex. He was rooting me on when I was messing up the egg yolk thing. He goes, "You got this." Thanks. And Allison was saving the last slice to eat during the stream. That's a good idea, because yeah, watching the ice cream definitely will make you crave ice cream even more. So, all right, where did here's my little, okay. So let's check on the mixture. I'm gonna scooch y'all forward towards the stove again here. So yeah, we're gonna be, the sugar seems dissolved now, so we should be good to move on to the next step. So this one is the one where we are gonna be adding the egg, and we're gonna be adding the egg slowly. So we're not gonna be like throwing it all in there at once, because you want to like kind of slowly heat up the whole mixture. So I'm using one of these cool ice cream dishes that some patients of mine gave me. They heard how much I love ice cream, and they used to have ice cream socials in their neighborhood. They're a bit older patients, so I wish they did stuff like that still. They said they don't do anymore at their neighborhood, but they were very sweet, and they brought me all these old ice cream dishes. So there's this one, and then there's another one. This one that's kind of cool. It almost has like a little handle to it, so you can like, I guess, hold that and eat out of it. So yeah, so I'm kind of using some of those cool dishes that my awesome patients brought me. I have such good patients at work. They are so sweet, but yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna use the fun dishes, break those out. Let's see. Annabeth says, Jill says the flavor of blueberry lemon is a great combo. Thank you. Hey, Jill. Hey, anyone else from Kentucky is watching? Hey, guys. And yeah, Annabeth also thinks the ice cream dish is cute. I know, it's so cute. And then Michelle says, Michaela says this is making her hungry for chocolate ice cream. And Benji says it's also a really cute dish. Yes, the chocolate ice cream made me then think, we last night actually just got DQ, which Mom and I were just talking about DQ yesterday. And I like the new World Cup blizzards they had. My favorite out of those is there's a Mexican hot chocolate World Cup flavor that is so good. It's really, really rich and it's delicious. It has the cinnamon comes across so nicely through it, and they have also chocolate covered mini marshmallows in there and chocolate like pieces of like chocolate, and it's so good. And the like mini marshmallows add like a good texture, and it's that chocolate and cinnamon. Oh, it's so good. So that's kind of like my new thing because they only are having the World Cup Blizzards for so long. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it only goes to the 26th, but there's like a DQ sweepstakes through the app that anytime you order them, you get entered into the sweepstakes. And that goes only to the 26th. So I don't know if the World Cup Blizzards also only go to that. But I highly recommend the Mexican hot chocolate one. It's so good. Yeah, they are vintage pieces, Benji, the ice cream dishes, and it's so cool. So I was very excited and happy to add those to my arsenal of ice cream stuff. Alex, you do need the Mexican hot chocolate one. Yes. Looks like Liz is on here too. She says, you look like a sweet ice cream dream. Oh, thank you, Liz. That's so sweet. Yeah, I got my little, I don't think I've worn this one on the stream before, but I got my little white with ice cream on. Mexican hot chocolate. Are all the ingredients sound phenomenal? I know. Ooh, Benji, you gotta go. Like, you guys, I highly recommend. And if you don't like stuff so chocolatey, the strawberry mango mochi, sorry, well, I can't speak, is really refreshing. And then Jace really enjoyed the Bischoff cookie because kind of like a graham crackery thing. So let's see. Oh, Danny's in here. Hey, Danny. Garvey wants to know. I love Garvey's asking a question. That's their dog, and he's the cutest. Let's see. Garvey wants to know if you're going to make him ice cream. You know, I would have to look up. I wonder if there's like a specifically ice cream safe ice cream. I mean, I know when I had Thor, I would go get ice cream for him. I'd just give him an ice cream cone. But it was funny. I buy me ice cream, and then I buy the cone for Thor. But then I'd eat part of that cone, like the ice cream, and I'd eat it and some more of that, and then I'd give him like, you know, I don't know, half of it or whatever it was. And he was so cute. He would just sit there patiently waiting, like he knew it was like, okay, when she's done, she'll give me the rest. It was really cute. So I will have to get Garvey some ice cream sometime. Hopefully he's okay with sharing, because that's how I do it with dogs. Allison says she loves the earrings. Thank you. Yes, they are little ice cream cones. Or that's how the kids do it, right? Like put the hand behind things. Fitz, tell me. You know. Fill me in on the ways. All right, we're getting there on getting the rest of the egg in there. So the custard base, you warm it up slowly, and then it takes a bit to get there to thicken, because what we do is we're warming it up until it starts to thicken. A lot of like websites and things will say like coats the back of the spoon. So, which is always, I say every year, I'm never really fully sure as to how much that it coats it, because even that kind of seems like it's not really that thick yet. It's getting there, I think, though. So just getting, like, thicken it up. Let's see. So, yeah. I like doing it with the eggs. You can also make it without eggs. And I'll go into more of that difference. I've saved some facts. Or not fat. Yeah, I guess facts. While the ice cream's churning to go over some more stuff. But yeah, so there's like, you can do it either way, but I like to do it with the eggs. Now, it does take so much longer because you have to do this whole warming up thing. Versus without eggs, you can just throw the ingredients together, freeze it up, and like, you're good to go. But as I'll explain later, it's a little bit creamier this way. Let's just throw the rest in there. I think that's will be good. Just keep warming up and stirring. You have to constantly stir it. It also kind of helps making sure you're not really getting anything kind of like scrambled egg situation going. So yeah, just kind of stir it up, get it warm. It starts to smell pretty good too. You can almost smell like the vanilla from that's in like the egg part. Kind of comes across when the steam comes up. It smells delicious. Allison asks, have you ever made an ice cream you didn't end up liking? Well, I usually don't make flavors I don't like. But I think I've liked some more than others. Like I think one of the first times I did the stream, I did like a chocolate with like a Reese's, I think, cups in it. And that was okay. Honestly, the chocolate base wasn't like that fantastic. It was like fine. So I haven't really like I guess nailed or found like a good chocolate recipe that I think tastes like like a good rich chocolate would if you like went to like an ice cream shop kind of thing. Um, One of my favorite chocolates is from Clementine's um, in here in St. Louis. They have a really good chocolate flavor. It's like really, really rich. I'm trying to think exactly what they call it now. That's funny. I can't think of what they call it exactly. Like Death by Chocolate. It's not that though. So anyone who's been to Clementine's, comment if you know what I'm talking about. Allison says, sometimes I'll get a blizzard I think I'll like, but it doesn't come together like I thought it would. Yeah, I mean, that's for sure would happen. Let's see. So if I had, I mean, I think I've probably had ice creams that haven't like, I don't know, hit the right. Let's see. That's getting thicker here. That might be ready. That maybe haven't hit the flavor base as much as I would want. That's definitely happened. But usually flavor-wise, I tend to only go for stuff that I like. And if it's a totally new shop, sometimes I do go very like traditional or just kind of something like berry flavor because I do tend to really like more berry stuff. Okay, I think this is pretty thick. Let's see. I'm going to zoom you in closer here now. See how that, yeah, I totally think that is ready now. That seems thick. Okay, so cool. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna back you back up here. Now let's go ahead and put it in our container. So we're gonna start, yeah, coat the back of spoon. Make sure, I feel like, oh, okay, I see where that, okay. So I'm gonna use my little nifty strainer I actually got last year. So most of the time I don't strain it here, but also sometimes I don't cook it quite as long. I was cooking it pretty long because I was wanting it to really like thicken up, but you might get like weird funny pieces in it. So I'm gonna use the strainer to like kind of catch all like the weird like maybe stuff that's still kind of egg yolky or turns weird, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and strain it through to make it like really smooth. I got a lot of little egg yolky pieces here. I think we were talking for a while. But you see how that's like kind of all that junk could have been in there. Now, like I said, normally the other streams I hadn't cooked it quite as long. But I think that's why too maybe wasn't as quite as creamy. Like last year I cooked it kind of long. I used the strainer then. And I think that it really does just help make it so much more creamy like that. So now that we got that in our container, now we get to add our blueberry. That we cool down a little bit. Plus, we're gonna add like just a teeny bit of salt, which always seems weird a little bit because I'm like salt, but probably helps bring food together. I think probably more like cooks like Alex would probably understand why. Let's see. Fitz says my fave Blizzard flavor was limited, and I still think about it. Oh, do tell us what it is. Comment what your favorite Blizzard flavor is. But I know the pain. Ben & Jerry's had my favorite. Like one of my favorite flavors, and they discontinued it. It's in the flavor graveyard, which was cool though. When I went to see Ben & Jerry's at the factory, they actually had that one happen to be there at the flavor graveyard, which they rotate those gravestones out. So it was like serendipitous or whatever you would say. But that Ben & Jerry's flavor was one of when they would do a lot of the cores, which I think they still have some core flavors. It was half with chocolate, the other half was raspberry with chocolate chips, and the center was a raspberry jam. That was so good. As you see, I like fruits and I like chocolate, and then you mix it together, and I like jam, and it's so good. So, okay, I'm gonna go get the cooled blueberry. All right, let's get the blueberry in here. And then, like I said, a little bit of salt. So we're do a 1/4 teaspoon or 1/4, yeah, teaspoon of salt into the mixture. And then Allison thought that core sounded good. She forgot about them. Yeah, they still have a couple of them. I don't like always buy Ben & Jerry's like that often because it's a little more expensive, but it's a good treat to have sometimes. I usually, honestly, like my grocery store Schnucks has some pretty good flavors. Like even of like their brand, like the Schnucks brand. So I buy those pretty often. All right, hold on. You cannot see what I'm doing. There we go. Just getting the blueberry sauce in there. Okay, let's get the big crazy. See, I'm already dripping blueberry sauce everywhere. It's fine. All right. Look how pretty this pour is gonna be. Ooh. I love it. Mom probably likes this color. It's purple. All right, hold on. I'm gonna block it a little to get it in here. Let's get all the last bits in here. All right, now we're gonna stir it up, and it really makes a gorgeous color. I mean, watch as I stir. The purple color that this ice cream base turns into is beautiful. Look at that. Look how dark it's getting. Isn't that freaking gorgeous? I just like put my head in it. I won't, because it's very hot as well right now because it all got off the stove. But look how pretty that is. Well, that's a gorgeous purple. Whenever Dina gets a chance to watch this, she was busy today, she will also really appreciate this color choice. Or I don't know, I guess I didn't choose the color, but wow, that's so pretty. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. All right, guys. So now what we do is we cool it. Now, it's usually, this says about 6 hours or overnight. I tend to just like to just do it overnight. That way it really can cool all the way off. Plus, at the same time, your freezer bowl can freeze that whole time too if you like put your freezer bowl in there later. So yeah, let's see. And then let's see, I think Fitz maybe told us the Blizzard flavor. She says it was available last summer and it was like a birthday cake Blizzard. None of the new stuff I try makes up. Aw, that is a shame. DQ did a birthday cake hard shell dip that was good. I remember, I tried that one too actually, Allison, because you said it was so good that I did finally go try it. And that hard shell was good. So I'm sure that the Blizzard, I'm sorry, Fitz, that's a bummer that they discontinued it. It was really good. Allison says DQ also has a Cinnamon Toast Crunch hard shell. Now that's her new fave. Does it taste pretty much like the cereal, very cinnamony or cereally? Fill us in. Benji says yum yum. Fitz says that's fire. And then Annabeth agrees it was really pretty. Allison's purple is your favorite color. Why did I not realize purple is your favorite color too? Allison's favorite color as well. Purple is such a pretty color. Yeah, it is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go do the movie magic and go get the cooled version of this. So let's see, we'll have Buster. He's always good at keeping company. Hang out here for a while I do a little switcheroo. Yay! Okay, and then also a little tip, if your container is very hot, like even though the steel bowl container actually has a little like thing on this. It actually was pretty hot. Oh, I have blueberry sauce everywhere. What I did when I put it in the freezer, just to protect the freezer like shelves, is I just sat on top of like a little pot holder. So also a little tip, if for some reason it's getting like it feels really hot when you hold the container, just like set it on like a pot holder to keep it cool. All right, so now we got nice, like look how thick that is. Same beautiful color, and look how thick it got overnight, just sitting there. Really beautiful. All right, so now we're gonna do the fun part of putting in the ice cream maker. So usually says to churn it for about 20 minutes. I feel like it normally is really overflowed like at that. So I think I'm gonna do just, maybe we'll try it 16 minutes, something like that. I tried that. Let's see. And Allison says it's like it's the Cinnamon Toast Crunch shell. She says it tastes like the dusting, a little more sugary than cinnamon. Okay, nice. And then yeah, beautiful purple color. Cool. All right, so this is the part where we're gonna move like kind of quick. I'm going to get the freezer bowl out of the freezer. I'm gonna take this and stuff, and I'm actually gonna go in the other room with you guys. We're gonna go together and put it in the ice cream churner because it is quite loud. So then once it's churning, it's hard to like have conversations and stuff. So let me get the freezer bowl out of the freezer, and then we'll do a quick like travel. All right, let's see here. Okay, Jace is my great camera. Just keep it close. All right, coming into the other room here. All right, so that's Stella right there. She is our friend. She dressed the same. She was very excited about the ice cream making. So you can put the freezer bowl right on your ice cream maker. And then we're gonna put the paddle in. Put on the little protector. Then we're gonna turn it on and then start pouring it. It looks like it's locked. There we go. All right, so loud noises. All right, so we're gonna let that churn. I don't know where Jay's just. We're gonna let that churn. Hold the door closed. Alexa, set a timer for 16 minutes. All right, so 16 minutes started. So I'm gonna do a quick little funny surprise thing here for you guys. Jace was also very excited and decided he wanted to be in theme as well. He's like, just Stella being in theme. Like, no, he's got to be in theme too. So, come on, Jace, show the live stream your theme. Literally, when we got this for him, I died when he put it on because this is hysterical. And
my brother-in-law's on.
So, yeah. So, how cute is that ice cream right there? Cutest ice cream there is. Oh my god, it's so funny. What does everyone think? Let's see, we've got a lot of laughs. Annabeth's laughing pretty hard. Allison's, oh my god, with a face. Fitz is giggling so bad. Yeah, look at your Uncle Fitz. Alex loves it. The curly top is killing Allison. I know. What's funny is actually there's like a plastic bag in the top to keep it like more squishy and up. It's so Oh my god, I love it. I love it. So we had to do it. It was too, yeah, he's scooping. Do you taste good? Is it delicious? So we could not help ourselves with that. It was too good. So that was the fun. Oh, it's so funny. And then Annabeth said, Stella, is she the one who was watching me sleep on fall day? Yep, she is the one who watches you sleep, Annabeth. So she decided to dress up. That is your friend Stella who watches you sleep. Annabeth's always sleeping in another room where Stella hangs out. Danny says you need to wear that to softball. I mean, I suppose he should wear it this Sunday because okay, so I like to usually do the stream on Saturdays are easier, but doing the stream the Saturday before National Ice Cream Day, which is this Sunday, Danny. So it would be perfect to wear to softball this Sunday. Benji says best costume ever. Allison says great job, Jace. Sarah says she loves the theme. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, Benji wants us to do a quick pose. He'll probably take a picture or a screenshot or something, so come back in here, Bibza. All right. What's that? Did you get it? Do I need to pose again? Were we both in the frame? I can't tell. All right, that was probably long enough for everyone to enjoy. All right, and then Fitz says, LOL, wear your ice cream suit to softball so you stay cool. That's a good one, Fitz. I love that. Oh, I love jokes like that. To stay cool, Bezos. Allison got one too, a screenshot. Yay! Amy goes, oh my god, Chase. It's literally so, I love it so much. It's so funny. It's hysterical. When he first put it on, I just like almost hit the floor laughing. It was so fucking funny. So I'm happy you guys are enjoying it, and I can imagine your reactions because that was so funny. And everyone got a few quick pics. Awesome. Yeah, you're welcome. Good screenshot time. Oh my god, so funny. Oh, yeah, so good. Benji got one. Perfect. Yay. All right, so like I said, I was going to give you a little facts on the eggs without eggs ice cream making. So I printed them out so I wouldn't like mess up words and stuff. So the egg-based ice cream, I guess, is a French style. It can also just be called custard-based. And its texture, ultra creamy and dense. The yolks contain... Oh, great. I should have pre-read this so I don't know how to speak things. Hold on. Okay, Jace doesn't know what it says either, so that makes me feel better. lecithin and fat, acting as a natural infusers that bind fat and water to prevent icy crystallization. So that's the texture of the egg base. Now the flavor profile carries a rich, buttery, and custard-like taste that pairs perfectly with flavors like vanilla. The preparation. More time-consuming, like I said earlier, as you must heat the milk and sugar mixture and carefully temper the eggs without scrambling them. So, like I said earlier, it takes a lot longer, but I think it's worth it. Now, I think I only ever made one that was without eggs, so I could always try another without to see how big of a difference it really tastes, but I feel like it does taste creamier, and I do like a pretty creamy ice cream. I think that's also why sometimes I do enjoy a custard a lot too, is because of how creamy that can be. All right, so we got the eggless. The eggless ice cream is known as a Philadelphia style. Its texture, lighter, airier, and cleaner on the palate. Without eggs, it can sometimes freeze harder and melt faster though. The flavor profile, The absence of eggs lets fruit and subtle flavor notes stand out prominently. So it could have been maybe a good one I used with the blueberry, possibly, but I like doing the egg. I think it's fun. It also takes like more preparation. I think it's fun to keep it going. Preparation for eggless. Very straightforward and quick. You simply mix the cold ingredients together and churn. No heating and tempering required. So that's a quick difference between the two. So yeah, it's just kind of fun to do it with the eggs, and I've done that most often, so I'm kind of used to it, and yeah, kind of fun and cool. And so let's see. Allison says, next time you have a spat, he can just break out in costume. Impossible to stay mad. Now you've given him ideas. That's true. It would be impossible to stay mad at him in an ice cream outfit. Yeah, that's pretty great. So yeah, that's kind of the little facts on that. Yeah, is anyone... So Allison's eating her ice cream cake. Is anyone getting ice cream today, tomorrow? What flavors are you getting? Fill me in. I'm not sure we'll really be getting ice cream again out tomorrow. We'll be eating the ice cream probably we're making today, and whatever other ice cream we have in our freezer going and stuff like that. Allison says, I'm not sure I've had an eggless ice cream. Yeah, so it kind of depends. I think some of the ice creams that are like the store-bought ice cream don't always have eggs in them. I think it depends on the brand, but some of them don't. So it's not like it might like really be that big of a difference of flavor possibly. It'd be more of the texture. I think the texture is really where it's going to come into play the most. Is it really creamy, or is it a little lighter, or maybe even just like crystallizes, like gets, that easier. And Fitz says, I'll probably get some later. I'm in the mood now. Yeah, not sure what flavor yet though. Yeah, a lot of options. Then she says he believes there's ice cream sandwiches in the fridge. Perfect to get those. Love an ice cream sandwich. Sugar Witch is our favorite ice cream sandwich place, or we like just in general for ice cream for here in St. Louis. Queer owned business, amazing ice cream sandwiches. They come up with a lot of like crazy kind of fun flavors too. And yeah, like this month, I'm trying to think what we just picked up this month. I'm mostly just remembering last month for some reason. Last month was when they had like the lemon with the lemon shortbread. And then they had like a staff spotlight that was really good. That was like Fruity Pebble with like a kiwi and a strawberry layered. But I think those were on sorbets actually. But that was delicious. They have a lot of good stuff there. Love Sugar Witch. Dad says he will be eating ice cream today and tomorrow. Yep. That's where I get it from. Lover Sweet Sliver ice cream. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just be eating this. Now, we'll do the lemon curd with this flavor and this layering. I think, because sometimes I try to do something like a teeny bit different when I make the batch we've basically just live like made once that cools and I make that. Sometimes I try to do something slightly different. And I think I'm not going too crazy though, and I think I'm just gonna layer like the hard shell chocolate. So kind of like last year, if anyone watched last year, I made a raspberry based ice cream and we did it layered with like a chocolate hard shell kind of like swirl. That was really good. And so I was like, well, that could like chocolate and blueberry is also really good. So I think I'm gonna layer that, and that'll be like my second batch, and to make it a little different. And but I'm really excited about the lemon curd. I really love lemon. And I think lemon does pair really well with like most fruits, especially like a berry. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, how it tastes even. I don't even know how this is gonna taste. Alex says, might get that Mexican blizzard. I'm telling you, we're definitely feeling the need for ice cream. Allison says she always loves when I share the new monthly flavors. Yeah, of Sugar Witch. And then the sorbet one. Yeah, Allison, that sorbet one was really good. I'm trying to think what hold on, let me see. I got a couple in the freezer right now. Buster will let me grab them. Oh yeah. All right, the ones we have left in the freezer. The one this month, it was called Mickey Moon Pie. So that was the one. It doesn't say like what it is, but I just remember actually. That's the one that say like a graham cracker, and then I think it's vanilla ice cream with a marshmallow. It's kind of supposed to taste kind of like those, I think like those whoopie pies. And then Jace has the cereal milk. I mean, look at that. Cereal milk waffle taco Fruit Loops on it. This is why we go. That's why we go, guys. So yeah, really good flavors, good ice cream. But I was like, better put that back in the freezer right away. And then Alex says, we had a lavender ice cream in Japan that was amazing. Allison says, I don't even know what sorbet is. Is it just ice, like no dairy? Yeah, so usually sorbet would be no dairy. It's like basically sugar. I've never made a sorbet, but it's basically sugar and fruit. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm sure there's more to it, but there's no dairy in it. So it is a very friendly, dairy-free. It was like very easy for those people who can't have dairy. Sorbet is kind of the way to go for that. And Alex, lavender ice cream. See, I've had a lavender ice cream once. And I think I just don't really like the flavor of lavender because I wasn't that into it. I forget what it was. I think it was lavender and honey, I believe was the flavor. But it is very popular. They use it at Sugar Witch often too each season. I feel like there's always a lavender something. So it is a very popular favorite base, just not for me. So I guess that kind of loops back to Allison's question a little bit. I kind of then remembered I did have that. I don't remember what shop it was or where I was at, but I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then I didn't really like the lavender. And I was like, okay, well, that's all right. Don't really like lavender. Yeah, Allison says all the sugar stuff is unique. And then Amy says, I like the smell of lavender, but not so much the taste. Yeah, same. Well, actually, I can't even do the smell of lavender. It gives me a headache, which makes no sense because I feel like most people, that's like the calming, that's always like the like soothing smell and stuff, but like really intense floral notes, like, I don't know, I can't do. So, but all for that for lavender with everyone else. I have nothing against lavender. It's a beautiful plant. I think if it's outside, it doesn't bother me. But if it's like you're bringing lavender, like it's like an enclosed space. Florals inside an enclosed space doesn't work for me. Right now, actually, in my car, I have a air freshener that's vanilla, and it just smells like sweets, and it just makes me want sweets and cake now every time I'm in my car, which isn't great. I just drive straight to like Dairy Queen or Ted Drew's or Sugar Witch or Clementines, all STL stuff. Allison asked if I tried a rose flavor. I don't think I actually have tried rose flavor because I only assume, because I have the assumption, just because I had a bad experience, I guess, with the lavender, that maybe I just don't like flowery flavors. Like I was thinking like, because when I had the lavender, it just, I don't know, it tasted flowery. Like, I don't know. So I just was like, So I have not ventured out to try a rose flavored, but I know they did once have a rose flavored at Sugar Witch. I just didn't try that one. I'm also, yeah, I have, like, if someone else had it, I'd try it. I have like a weird thing where it's sometimes, ice cream's ready, where it's hard to like purchase something when I might not like it, because then I'm like, oh, what if I waste some money? But yeah. Alexa, dismiss. Fit says she had a lavender macaroon once. It was a very interesting experience. Or it might have been violet. It was a flower. Yeah, flowery things, they taste very specific, I feel like. All right, so I'm gonna put a towel down because this always gets messy. And then we are gonna go get our ice cream out of the churner. We got our ice cream container, so ice cream freezer safe container. I bought this one at Amazon because it has also the cutest little ice cream there, the little cute little rosy cheeks. So I couldn't resist, so I'm gonna have that ready and have our spatula things ready. And let's go get, I need another towel to carry the ice cream. All right, let's go travel and check it out. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Let's see how much is overflowing. Look at the ice cream behind us. Oh, it's not overflowing. We timed it pretty good. Look at that. So I timed that pretty good. So turn it off. Get the little lid off here. Since it's obviously very close to the freezer, I'm going to wrap that. And I'll carry this, go back into the kitchen. All right, let's see. Ah! Oop. Oh, it's falling apart here. Okay. All right. Let's get this in. So now I'm going to open the lemon curd because we're going to put that in a little bit at a time as we go. Alex says our Alexa went off too. Oh, because it set I love that. Because it set probably a timer when I set it over here. Allison says she's had hibiscus flavored cocktails before that were good. Okay. Maybe it works really good in like a cocktail base, or maybe you just like flowery notes as well. Benji says, look at that deliciousness. And Allison says, does Jace have a name for himself as the alter ego of an ice cream character? Do you? He nods no, so he must not. We'll have to come up with the alter ego character for him. And then Kira's on! Hi, she said, hi, Auntie, I love you. I love you, Kira, I love you. My most perfect little niece. And then Annabeth says, yeah, I think rose tastes more floral than lavender. Oh, interesting. So you probably wouldn't want to be a fan of that. Good to know. And then Amy goes, can you save me a scoop? I'll be right over. We'll save it. It's a bit of a travel for you, but how's the weather? Actually, don't tell us, but do tell us. How's the weather? She's in California, so I believe you're still in California, right? Are you somewhere else now? Oh, now Kelly's on too. Hey, Kelly, love you. My sister, Kelly. She says, sorry she's late. It's all good. You came for the perfect time. So we got blueberry ice cream made, and we're putting a lemon curd, like kind of swirl. So we're going to be layering. So I'm gonna get the paddle out. And then I'm gonna first try to get the ice cream kind of off the paddle into the container. So again, this is always like literally the messiest bit. And so for me, I left the blueberry skins in there. So as you saw, when you kind of like, I forgot to mention when we kind of put it in the churner, you saw little like lumps. It's because I left the skins, and you'll kind of see more of the skins on it as we go, as I put it in here. You can most definitely use your strainer again to strain it out instead of like just putting, once you cooled your blueberry sauce, you would basically just use the strainer again and strain out the skin if you didn't want it. But I don't mind the skin. I think it's kind of makes it seem a little fresh, maybe get little bits. So I just left it in there. All right, so we got a little layer on there, so I'm gonna go ahead and put, I'm gonna take a little out, some of the lemon in there. See how there's just a little bit in the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's put some of this lemon in next, lemon curd. Ooh, I mean, it smells really good, really lemony. It smells kind of like it's almost like a lemon bar. yummy. Okay. All right, so now let's go ahead and put another layer of the ice cream. Okay. Paddle back out here. Boop, boop, boop. All right, that's probably good enough off that, because there's plenty of ice cream in this bowl. I feel like every time I make it, it does like like there's always way more in the container. Or let's see, did I miss anything? Just check comments here. Yeah, Amy's still in California. She says 72 degrees. It's sunny over here. Kelly can almost smell it. Looks delicious. Oh yeah. I have not, we'll see. I haven't taken a bite yet, but I mean, the purple is gorgeous. I mean, it's just so pretty. All right, so put a little in there. Now we're gonna put another layer of lemon curd, because basically layering it, when you go to like scoop it, it's gonna be like kind of like a swirl situation. So I'm being kind of generous with the lemon. We'll see how that turns out in the long run. But figured why not. It also probably would be just a good topping on top of your ice cream too. So maybe I should leave some of it in the jar. Could put it on top of other bits of ice cream flavors, like a strawberry. It looks so beautiful. I can't wait to try this flavor. I do really love blueberries. I think it might be my favorite fruit. I also really do like raspberries a lot too, but I think blueberries might have it, especially when they're like in season. They're so good. Okay, let's put another layer of the ice cream. This little spatula guy is very helpful. I'm pretty positive this is made for like icing cakes, this flat thing like this, but it works really good as trying to get ice cream out of your freezer bowl. So yeah, like this freezer bowl kind of acts as like, so old school times you would put ice all around a container and that would kind of freeze it. So it basically acts as that. And it keeps it nice and cold. So it being surrounded by like this really cold, the dairy just freezes up, which is kind of like science. Yeah, science. Okay, we're almost at the top here. Add a little bit of lemon and then we'll finish it off the top. Okay, let's see here. It's a little hard to get the last bits out. All right, hold on here. Probably gonna get this blueberry all over my dress, so. All right. Okay, topped off. All right, put a bit more of the curd in. All right, I actually forgot to have my special ice cream spoon near me, so let me go grab that. All right, let's see here, guys. Okay, let's see if there's anything else going on before I take a bite. Kelly says weather for her on the East Coast, because yeah, she's in Massachusetts, is muggy and rainy. We don't have rain here, but I'm pretty sure it's probably muggy outside in St. Louis, so I get it. And then here it says, that's gonna be good. I love lemon so much. Yeah, right? I don't know why they don't make more lemon ice cream flavors. I agree. I don't know why they don't make more lemon either, or lemon combination with fruits, just like this. Like, it's so good with fruit. Allison says quite the arm workout. It is kind of a good arm workout to hold that and scoop it in there and stuff. So, all right, let's try this. All right, is everyone ready? I'm ready. Let's see. I get both. Now, I don't know how the lemon curd is going to be with the ice cream, but we'll see if it comes across. All right, moment of truth. Okay, lemon is quite overpowering. Let me try just the blueberry. Pretty good. I wish it was more blueberry. So maybe this could have been better as, like they said, the Philadelphia style. Maybe the fruit notes come across better. Might have come across a little better maybe without the eggs in it. But it's good. The lemon is powerful. So when you do get a bit of the lemon, it is very lemony. But I do love lemon. Lemon curd is good. So let's see, the Wilkin and Sons brand did a good job with lemon curd, I'd say. Yeah. All right. Ice cream. Oh, Kelly and Kira haven't seen you yet, babes. I have to show you guys. Jace is in theme. I have to do a nice reveal. Yeah. All right, babes.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Heard
That's
it.
a little
Yeah, more lemon. Lemon is really good.
Oh yeah.
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 Approved. Nice. All right, let's see. So I have to leave to work out soon. Thinking to make DQ later. You have to go to DQ. Go get those blizzards. Looks delicious. The final reveal. Allison's so nervous. Yeah. I'm always nervous too. I'm like, how's it gonna turn out? Because I don't know. I didn't ever like churn the whole thing up. I'm not sure if it's, like I said, this one isn't my favorite, surprisingly. Because I love blueberry. Like I think it's like I wish the blueberry did come over a little bit stronger, but it's still good. Gally said, "Give me a bite, success." And then Benji's stomach is literally growled when she took a bite. The tart lemon, yeah, the lemon is really good. Maybe we should try to do a lemon based one time. Maybe I would have to try at Philadelphia then. I was like, I might have to try if I do a fruit again. Maybe I will try it without the eggs to see if it really brings like the fruit notes over more. Maybe it would. Alex is also drooling over there. Thank you. It is really good. Yeah. But yeah, and I think last year I shared these are my favorite ice cream spoons. So I like them because they're really thick and heavy. So it's a nice solid spoon. I feel like the spoon bit isn't too big. And it kind of just has like a nice, I don't know, something about like, I guess it's that whole like sensitivity to like touch and things like that. Like it's nice to have like a nice heavy spoon. And yeah, these are my favorite spoons. I found them because I went to a restaurant in Colorado. It was a breakfast place that had these silverware, and I had to get some for my own. The brand is KNORK. You can buy that brand on Amazon if anyone is interested. And yeah, they're a really great brand, and it's really good, nice, heavy. They also have forks and knives, I believe, as well. But I really just have the spoons because I like them for eating ice cream. And then Allison says sometimes blueberry is more subtle. That's true. It can be much more of a subtle flavor to begin with, too. That's also true. Annabeth says it looks delicious. Amy says she can't wait to eat ice cream today. Annabeth, I gotta go, but it was fun. Enjoy ice cream. Bye, Annabeth. Thanks for joining. Love you. And go get some ice cream. Make sure to get some ice cream today. Everyone, make sure to get ice cream. Send me your photos of ice cream in any way, shape, or form. Allison and Benji are really good at this. They always send me pictures when they're getting ice cream, and I love it and I appreciate it because it just makes me happy and smile. So I feel like I was like, did my mouth already turn blue from eating the blueberry ice cream? I don't know. It might be a thing. But yeah, so thanks for joining on this journey on YouTube this year. Thanks for tuning in. Do let me know how you feel like it went. Like I know it was even in the new apartment, we had to move. So I was even trying to get used to like just the way it is here and stuff. So hopefully it all went well and everyone enjoyed it. Oh, Benji says another successful year, yay! And Allison says another great ice cream making live. Thank you guys, yay! I'm glad. I really have fun doing this with you guys. I think it's fun, and yeah, I wonder what next year's will bring. Will I do lemon? Will I try chocolate again? Will it be something else random? I do not know. Before we go, is there anything particular that people want to see? I don't promise I would make it, but maybe it would give me a good idea too. So I'll wait for a second to see if anyone has any little ideas maybe of anything possibly they might want to see. Alex says, we love joining these. Can't wait for next year's. Yes, can't wait. Dad says all is great. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys are joined me again, and yeah, it'll be fun. It's obviously so drippy. So when it comes out of the maker, like it is pretty drippy and melty. But once you do put it in the freezer, it does kind of like harden up a lot more. So it is maybe better. Dad says butter pecan. He would say butter pecan. That's his favorite. I feel like, no offense, Dad, it's kind of like an old man flavor. Usually is like butter pecan. I feel like it's always like the older generation is likes that flavor a lot. Amy says she loves joining the live streams. I'm so happy you joined. She's another obsessive ice cream, which is so sad that you have to eat dairy free now, because I feel like it just, I don't think I could go on if I had to have dairy free things. Allison says, I think trying Philadelphia style would be interesting. Yeah, I might have to do that. I might have to pick a flavor and do one without the eggs, and kind of, it will be a quicker making, so, but that will be good too, maybe. Just like a little quick one, making some ice cream, checking it out, see how much of a difference maybe even the texture is, or the flavor. Yeah, might be in the cards for next year. Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys. Well, I hope that you had fun. I had fun. And we will do this again next year. Enjoy National Ice Cream Month. Enjoy National Ice Cream Day tomorrow. Get your ice cream. Send me pictures. And yeah. All right. Well, it's been fun. Love you all. And take care. Trying to find out how you ended on here. Love you, Kelly. Love you so much. Love you, Danny. Send my love to Garvey. Tell Garvey thanks for watching. Bye, Alex. Bye, Sarah. Love you, Allison. I'll say bye to everyone while I figure out how to leave. Oh gosh, guys, I don't know how to end this thing. Hold on, I'm gonna take you off. Oh, Corey says Watson says bye. Bye, Watson. I'm glad you were watching too. All right, love you all. Bye.